Finally! Do you know how long I've been waiting out here for? What did you even need extra time for anyway? I know you. You were gonna take way too long anyway. Even without the text that says, I'll be a little bit late. A little bit? Understatement of the year, buddy. You're an hour and 50 minutes late. If we weren't childhood friends, I would ditch you an hour ago. I hope you know that, idiot. What? I'd say it's perfectly reasonable to be upset at someone for meeting you at 4:15 when you told them to be there at 3. Sure, other girls might not be as outspoken about it, but I'm not like other girls. If I was, I'd probably be one of your girlfriends. They can't seem to keep themselves off of you for some reason. I mean, you've got 5 of them. For God's sake! Jealous? Nah. Why the hell would I be jealous of anyone who willingly chose to date you? Clearly, they're missing some crucial things like, I don't know, glasses or common sense or a brainstem. Like, seriously. You are not the hottie they say you are. Your body's fine, but there's obviously something wrong with your brain. Your sense of timing is way off. I don't even remember the last time you were on time for anything. Yes, I remember that one moment from a couple of months ago. But that was the exception, not the rule. Being on time once or twice doesn't just magically make up for multiple years of showing up stupid late to everything. Emphasis on stupid. You need to show more consistency in showing up to things to prove that my words had any impact at all. Because right now, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, I'm a little ticked off. How could you tell? I guess I should cut you some slack. I mean, it's not like I wasn't expecting this and I have nothing else I'm doing today. I cleared my schedule because I counted on you being a moron. But still, this is a new level of late, even for you. You really should get better at time management. I mean, you're planning your girlfriend's birthday for God's sake. That's a big deal. If I was in your little poly thing, I wouldn't stand for that. You'd absolutely feel my wrath. Yes, I am actually an authority on this. I'm a very punctual person. In fact, I arrive early to things. If I have an appointment at 3:30, I'll be there at 3. Sure, that means I arrive too early. But I have a phone. I can find ways to keep myself entertained until the appointment actually starts. I don't need to spend an extra hour and a quarter doing whatever it was you were doing. Getting ready, getting dressed, whatever. Does it matter? You had plenty of time to do it beforehand, regardless. It is well into the afternoon. I set time aside in my day to do this with you. And you shortened that time significantly because you're bad at planning and managing the time that other people give you. And that's a problem. Yes, I am being overly harsh about this because you don't learn anything if I'm nice to you. If I treat this as, oh, it's no big deal, no problem, you're fine, then you'll definitely do it again in the future. I know you. I know how your brain works. We've been friends for years. I know that if I treat this nonchalantly, then you'll forget I ever said it. But if I treat it harshly, calling you an idiot who needs to learn the concept of punctuality, then maybe, just maybe, it actually stick for once. Exactly. Look, I'm sorry, and trust me, it doesn't feel good to be a bitch to you. But sometimes, unfortunately, it's necessary. So, since we're very clearly behind schedule, we'll need to work more quickly or stay up later. But my family goes to sleep before I do, so we need to keep our voices down. We're almost at my house. Please, tell me at least a fraction of that extra hour was spent drafting up a plan or two. Or at least coming up with a general layout of the party. Or something, anything, to make up for the major time loss. That's what you were doing? You spent the entire time making a plan? What? Without me? You idiot! The whole point of meeting up with me was that I could help you plan this out and you wouldn't need it to do it by yourself. What? What was my input just not good enough or something? Decided you had to omit me from the equation? You forgot. Of course you did. So, you realized you needed to plan for a surprise party. Panicked, did it all at once over the course of an hour and a half, and in doing so, completely forgot that we already had plans to get it done today. So, when someone reminded you, you panicked, rushed out the door, and thought I'd just be okay with it. Did I get it right? Because I know you better than you know yourself. I know what you're like, and I've known that for the entire time we've known each other. Okay then, if you already planned her birthday all on your own, then why are you still meeting with me anyway? Did you just want to go over the plan or something? Or did you just feel bad? In which case, when were you planning on breaking the news to me? You scrapped your idea so you could plan with me instead? You know that's wasteful, right? Like, you had a perfectly good idea and throwing it away is kind of a stupid move? You didn't have to do that. In fact, you probably shouldn't have done it. But regardless, I appreciate you thinking of me. You know I like planning. It's a passion of mine. Hey, I'm sorry for getting mad at you before. You're a pretty good friend, I guess. I mean, I don't recall saying thank you, but you know. I do like that you put some actual thought into this for once. You didn't just mindlessly go with the first thing you thought of. You discarded your stupid idea and went with something we could both come up with together. Because separately, we're fine at planning, but together we're amazing. Oh, remember that barbecue last year? The one that went so well they asked us to make it a yearly thing. It was only our combined ideas that made it great. Oh, or that Halloween party we held for all our friends last year. The come as an abstract concept idea was brilliant. But you wouldn't have thought of it if I hadn't come up with the idea for asymmetrical decor. We play off each other well. It's what makes us the two people everyone comes to when they want ideas for a big get-together. We're here. Finally. All right, so let's get to it then. Come on, let's go to the living room so we can work it all out. Let's start with the theme. What kinds of things does she like? That can be our first step.